Colors. First, if you have read color psychology, then you know that there are dominant colors and softer colors. Dominants are like red, blue, black, even silver. If your client car is in silver, then it simply eats away other text and colors. It doesn't matter is it strong black or red or blue. Soft colors are, for example, yellow, light blue, beige, and so on. If you use together aggressive colors like blue and red, for example, then they are going to compete with each other. Like my two children who can create an argument simply by looking at each other. So you need a mediator between them, a peacemaker. It can be some third color, white, for example. First, what comes in my mind is a Pepsi logo. What has a red and blue lines, but white between them. In cars, you can create a white outline also, what separates it from other dominant color. Other solution is to make a logo area, what lets the car's own color shine out, and at the same time it keeps the logo or text also visible, even when both of them are in a dominant color. They have a peacemaker between them. Some designers do not like dominant colors and they only use soft ones. I can understand why. They want to keep the overall image in the design the same. But the car is moving in so aggressive marketing market that it needs to be a bit aggressive, or it will noticeable. Like this old saying, good guys finish last. Unfortunately, this applies to vehicle sticker design too. So we need to add some dominance to the design. If you have a soft colored logo and you want it to be better visible, then the easiest way is to create a dominant background as a logo area. This creates a distractor also for the viewer, and when focusing to this distractor, it turns to be being an attractor and lets the soft color logo information to shine out. This was an easy version, but what to do when you have a client whose logo is made all from dominant colors, or client's design taste is fully dominant? Other way to make use of company logos, even if they are all soft colors, but at the same time to make the company's information visible, is turn company logos actually to logo areas. Then soft color becomes a background. Then you may use a company's information to monochrome a dominant color, like in my example, a black color. What comes out, the information, at the same time, company colors are still in the design. In this case, the client has many colors in the company's color palette. This may create a situation when company's own information doesn't become visible too well. Even as you can see that the text are made in white or black color, although they are both strong colors in this context, then others will distract the view so much that the design becomes unreadable. So don't do that. What you can do is to reduce the background color dominance. In simple words, make your stand and show who's the boss in the design. In our example, it is the multicolored texts. So let's create a peacekeeping area, logo area to the design. All colors are still there, but now there is a free space that gives the text to be readable. Or you can reduce the dominant colors overall and text comes out. We can also create a color palette or other figure what contains all those colors and keeps them still in the design, so the client should be happy. But they are not dominating anymore. Instead, they are acting as attractor. Mission accomplished. But if client doesn't want black colors text, it can be because all the other colors are non-black. then you have a possibility to see what is the upper color in your color palette. In the topper version, it's the purple, so I make the text also purple. And the lower one, it's the red one in the middle, so text are also made in red color. In that way, the text becomes like a top dominant's accomplice. They work together and design works better. The same basic idea here. You have a client whose logo is all dominant colors. And for example, all their designs are made with those 3 colors. So you cannot change that. So what you cannot do is add more colors, as they are all already dominant in the van. But you can try to soften a bit one of them, for example, the middle one, and create by that a mediator from it. But there are more options. Many times client doesn't want their colors changed. So you have to think a little different solutions. You can add some white space between those colors, or change the focus and change the alignment of the colors. All the same colors, but now they are not competing with each other, but create more harmonic solution. If this doesn't work, then simply take them apart. Create 3 separate color sections. Leave bit white space between them, or they start to compete again with each other. In these both design versions, you see that we have eliminated the competition between those colors. There is a free space between them, so they are not fighting anymore. Mission accomplished, we have a piece in our Canva. But now let's look what to do with colors if we have a multicolored fleet in our hands. First possibility is to simply put the company's logo or information as it is to all different colored cars. Only problem is that if there are cars that are kind of the same color what your company's information is, then your info will not be visible as well. Let's see if there are some better ways to solve this. Second possibility is to put a different color version logo to the car, what will be visible in that specific car. For example, dark color car and lighter logo, and so on. Problem solved. But this means that you have to create a lot of colors information in many colors. First 2 versions have both same extra problem also. They will not make a common ground on company cars, and they are not easily identifiable as the same company's car, as every car has their own version of logos. Let's see if there are better ways to solve this. A better way to solve this is to create a logo area. I love logo areas actually. In our example, it is a white area where the logo is. If you have this on every car, then all cars will have the same design detail on their cars, and company image is starting to develop. But let's take one step further and put it to disruptive graphics perspective. If you are creating a logo area as some kind of shape, then it will become a distractor first. And soon it will become a part of design group with what those companies' cars are identified. So again, distract to attract. It really works. It even works on different vehicles. As you see all those cars, then immediately you will recognize them as the same company's car. Although this yellow-shaped distractor is only shaped logo area actually, what helps logo to appear the same in different colored fleet, it still works. The logo area can actually be made in many shapes or color. Simply find a common point what suits to company's fleet, and by that create a common ground. It will be attractive addition to your colored fleet.